Hello, this video is going to be the full face of Primark makeup. I think it turned out actually okay, apart from my forehead. You'll see in the video, I think the foundation just wasn't such a good base. The makeup just kind of moved around once I put the foundation and powder on, but the eyes I'm loving. I was surprised by the lipstick. So yeah, if you want to see what products I got from Primark and how I put them on my face, just keep watching. Starting with brows, I picked up two products. The first one is the PS brow pencil, and it just has a spoolie on one end and the pencil on the other. And the second product actually quite intrigued me. It's the PS 3-in-1 precision pencil and powder, and this just comes with a pencil that you roll up, a spoolie on one end, and in the middle kind of opens up like this. I think that's the powder. So I'm going to try both. I'm going to use the brow pencil to start shaping out the bottom of my brows and then move on to the other product to fill in, just so I can try both of them. This is really dark. That ice cream van noise does my head in. Okay, that is quite dark. I kind of wish they had a medium brown, but the shade range wasn't the best. For a pencil, it's quite waxy. Okay, I'm going to go on to the 3-in-1 brow and see what this pencil is like. That is actually not that bad. I'm going to try the powder side of it now to see how that works. So it's just a little puff. That does fill in sparse areas. And it's quite interesting because I've never used a product like that before. This brow didn't turn out as well because this is a lot more sparse. So I'm just going to try it with the powder as well. I don't think I would use these brow products on every day because it kind of separates the product from the hair on your eyebrows. Like, you can really tell that your eyebrows are drawn on with this product. And I couldn't get a really natural blend at the front using these products. Moving on to concealer, the only concealer I could find in Primark was these, again, lipstick concealers, and I don't like these anyway, but this is the PS My Perfect Colour Concealer Stick, full coverage and a natural finish, and I got it in the shade Porcelain, so I'm just going to use that and try and carve out my eyebrows. Wow, I'm actually a bit shocked by this. It's a lot creamier than I thought it would be, and it is porcelain. Let's just see how it oxidizes on the skin. That concealer feels a lot better than other stick concealers I've actually used. They didn't hurt my eyes, it didn't just drag, and it's actually quite creamy. I am so shocked by this concealer. It's actually really good. It's not got the best coverage that I would have hoped for, but for a stick concealer, it's actually really good. On to eyeshadow, I actually picked up 3 different things. The first 2 I had to pick up just because they are the absolute copy almost of Huda Beauty palettes. So I picked up the Amber Passion and Berry Velvets. I decided I'm going to keep these 2 palettes for a separate video, but for eyeshadow today I have this palette here. And this is the Bronze Vacay Vibes Complete Face Palette, and this was £6. Makeup smells quite bad in here. But in this palette you get a blush, a bronzer, 2 highlights, a row of eyeshadows and a row of lipstick. So I'm just going to use the shadows in this palette. So I'm going to go in with the brown. This eyeshadow isn't actually too bad. It's blending out quite well. It is pigmented enough. I'm going to go in with the dark brown and just darken up that a V. This darker shade isn't blending out as nicely. It looks really pigmented when you put it on the lid there, but when it blends out, not as pigmented. I'm really not sure how I feel about this eyeshadow. It looks really pigmented when you first put it on the lid, but when you blend it out, it kind of blends out to nothing. I think I'm going to use both the glitters in this palette for my lid. So I'm going to use this concealer again just to carve out kind of a cut crease. I'm going to go in with the lightest shade first. Pack that on the inner. Oh. That is actually really, really nice. And just at this little end bit, I'm going to use the darker gold. See how that pans out. It's looking really dark on my brush though. It shows up more copper on the lid. And that's actually really nice too. Okay, I really like the glitters in that eyeshadow palette. Overall, the shadows are pretty good. The next eye product I got was a fine tip eyeliner, skinny tip for a precision flick. And it is just a liquid eyeliner. So I'm going to try do a wing. That is really good. I'm impressed with that eyeliner. I think this actually might be my new fave eyeliner. I was a bit worried with the length of it. I thought it would be hard and like quite flimsy, but it's actually really good. Okay, the wings aren't perfect, but as far as the eyeliner goes, it's actually really, really good, and I think this will be my new favourite eyeliner pen. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. For eyelashes, I picked up these Volume False Eyelashes, and they are very volumized. Okay, these lashes were a bit of a struggle to go on. The inner corners keep flicking up, but they're okay. I think I should have brought them round further because there is a bit of a gap, but for £1, I cannot complain. The glue is pretty good though. It's really sticky, so I will be keeping this glue also. So the next product I have is a Amplified Definition Volume Lift Mascara. And I'm just going to blend my natural lashes in with these falsies. And that has just picked up the inner corner again. That is great. Really great. Okay, they don't look the best. You can see where my natural lashes start and the falsies begin also. Anyway, moving on to the face, I will come back and do bottom lash and everything later. For foundation, I picked up these two foundation sticks. I picked up one in ivory and one in porcelain, and I haven't actually used a stick foundation before. So let's see if this is actually porcelain. And it does say buildable coverage. I'm actually going to put a little bit of ivory to mix it together. I know I look crazy, but I'm going to blend that out now. Where is my beauty blender? I just wet this. It blends out really nice actually. And if you wanted more coverage, it is buildable. So I'm actually quite impressed with that foundation. It is sticking to my nose a little bit because I have scarring there. But everywhere else is actually really good. Okay, so I actually really like that foundation. It is just sticking to a few dry places and scarring on my nose, but I'm pretty chuffed with those foundations. So I think I will be keeping them and using them because they are really good. Okay, I do my makeup routine a little bit weird. I always powder my forehead before I do concealer. So I'm going to use the My Perfect Colour Mattifying Powder, medium coverage with a smooth application, and this is in the shade Porcelain. And it just looks like this, and it comes with a little pad. Oh, I don't know if it's my foundation or the powder. That is really sticking to certain areas. Don't know if you can see, but don't know if it's the powder or the foundation that's making that happen. Anyway, let's go on to concealer. I'm just going to go back with this concealer and conceal under my eyes. I'm not a big fan of that concealer under my eyes. I just think it's really creasy already. And yeah, I don't know if you can see. Not a fan of that under eyes. Right, I'm going to try and bake under my eyes with this same powder. And it's coming off really yellow. I'm going to just powder the rest of my face while I'm here. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this powder. For that powder, I can't say I'm a big fan, but I'm going to try it on a different base because it might just be the combination of the foundation and this powder that's just kind of like sitting, and you can see that it's really powdery. I'm going to go back with this bronze Vacay Vibes palette. And this bronzer looks very dark, but we're just gonna go with it. I think it will be very dark. I think if you go in light-handed and tap off the excess powder, it's actually not too bad. Wow. Can you see on my forehead that the powder and bronzer, wow, wow, wow. Well, that side is absolutely fucked. It's quite hard to judge because I don't know if it's because of the base or it's the bronzer, but it's a bit patchy. Up here is just a mess. When I've went to blend that bronzer out, it's taken all of my makeup off. Next I have blush. There is a blush in this palette and it's like really corally. I feel like all these powders are just moving around the product that's underneath them. That'll have to do. For highlighter we have these two highlighting shades here, more of a gold and more of a pink. I think I'm going to go in with both of them actually. The highlighter is so nice, but I knew I would like the highlighter. And I'm going to highlight my brow bone as well. I'm going to go in with the light brown eyeshadow and go under the lash line. And then use that highlighter for the inner corner because it's beautiful. Okay, lastly onto lips before my camera runs out of battery. This is the lip product I got. We all know what it's supposed to be. So this is the Lip Kit Matte Collection Liquid Lipstick and Liner, and this is in the shade Girl Boss. Packaging is pretty nice, so let's see if it's any good. So the lip liner, let's see. Well, the lip liner I won't be using because the head has just fell off and it's not a turn up one or anything. I won't be trying this lip liner. That is rubbish. Like, you would think it would turn up, but as soon as the little tip's gone, it's finished. So I can't use the lip liner, which is great. It's just onto the lipstick. The packaging looks and feels very nice, so let's try it. Surprisingly, that went on really, really nice. Not so sure about the colour, but it's not bad. Okay, so that is my full face of Primark makeup. There was some things I loved, some things I hated. I'm not sure if it was the foundation or the powder, but I think it was the foundation that made my head kind of crease and the makeup just rub off of it. It was quite hard to blend out, but I think it was down to the base that I had on. So apart from that, I liked everything else. The eyeshadows I really, really loved, and this lipstick's actually okay. Don't think I would use it because of the colour, but it's actually quite nice. So I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you in my next one.